And so let's just go ahead and do the quote of the day because that way we can just move on to all the work that needs to get done today in the game. So, quote of the day is enjoy the satisfaction that comes from doing little things well. And that's from H. Jackson Brown Jr. So, I think it was yesterday I was talking to my husband about how much I'm appreciating things coming together like in the house. Things are still in flux because I don't have the money to just buy all the solutions that I would like to help simplify different spaces in our home. One of them is the kitchen, one of them is the outside. There are things that I am working towards, but I don't have the money to just be like, and here's $1,000 for supplies and equipment and things like that to just get it all done at once. So it's kind of a mixed bag. Like if I could just do it now, that'd be great. But also, if I could just do it now, how burnt out would I get? So, learning how to manage the pacing of it has been challenging. There's forced pacing, and then there's just how much bandwidth do I have pacing? So it's been nice, like having it balance to where this week happened. So on Wednesday, I had cousins over, family over for our game night. Now, we didn't play games this week because my cousin was like, well, I'll bring over some fireworks and then the kids can do the fireworks together. So she brought her son and then one of the cousins, and then my two kids were here and they just lit off, a little pack of like, I don't remember, she got like a pack where they have like all there's snappers and sparklers and little fountains and things like that and some firecrackers. And so they had a great time doing that. But I was able to pull out chairs. And did I have a little table? I had a little table that I was able to bring out and just, we set that all up. They lit off the fireworks. I was able to quickly put it all away. Then Thursday was 4th of July. So we were able, and then my husband's cousin came over, and then he brought fireworks, and we had fireworks. So we were able to combine our efforts for that. And so I was able to put out a big table, sort all of the fireworks into their progressively larger categories, pulled out tables and chairs, and just had a whole setup. And then it was really easy to break it all down again. Um, and then what I didn't break down completely the day before, I was able to do on Friday. And just then I was able to do an art project on Friday in the afternoon after doing like fairly simple cleanup and like just making sure things were either trashed or organized or whatever. And then still was able to pull out an art project and pack it up because it required being out. I needed space, so I went outside and set up all my stuff, but it was able to set up and break down and have a chair for relaxing in between painting. And it was just like, this is so nice that because we don't have a huge house, so every room has to be somewhat multifunctional. This is one of the few rooms that isn't. Our bedroom isn't, but like our living room, my art space, the outside all has to kind of shift and accommodate different things. And it was just nice to have it all work out that we could do so many things in such a short period of time without feeling like I was like killing myself to try and keep up with the cleaning and moving and all of that. Like everything was worked just like, it's not like if I had a big house where every space could be its own space, that wouldn't be easier as far as just enjoying the time. But then you still have to clean and maintain all that crap when you're not entertaining. So it was just nice to have things shift with as minimal effort as it took. It was just nice to have that. And it's not done. Like um there are still things that I want to do in the yard that will make the next year simpler and the next year simpler depending on how I can get it done. So, it's just nice to feel the reward of like little achievements adding up into, this is the fourth day I've been off. But like Wednesday night, I guess, was the beginning of it. So 4 days in a row of kind of doing stuff. where I needed to shift my space around, and it, was just working out. So it kind of tied into this whole idea of enjoy the satisfaction that come from doing little things well. And I don't know if I'm like doing them well, maybe. I mean, there are things that I do believe I'm doing well, but it's just nice to have the satisfaction in the little things. I think that's really where my mind latched onto this quote for the day, is just like the little rewards of getting little things done that just have a big impact, and appreciating them. Not just being like, that worked, or just not even acknowledging them in general, just being like, that was so nice to have it work out so well, even though it's not a completed project yet. Like, just enjoy that. If you can teach yourself to find the rewards in the small things, sometimes that's what can carry you through. Thanks for dropping in. If you want to hang out, you can find me live on Twitch Thursday evenings and middays on Sunday. I hope you have a lovely day, night, time, wherever you are, whenever you are. And I'll see you next time.